Pants are a little tight this morning. I bet you yours are too. Hey, it's the show about food, fun places, mayhem of life. It is an Easter Monday, holiday for some, back to work, and back from spring break for so many across the country and all over the place as we try and sneak into these pants and get them all buttoned up. Hope you had a great Easter weekend. Lots to eat and lots of fun with friends and family. And welcome into the Beach Bunker to start another week. Away we go. Let's go. Let's go. It's April Fool's Day today. I hope nobody fooled you already. There'll be no fooling. We'll talk a little bit about April Fools. And you've been given the heads up, the warning. So just be on the lookout for people pulling the wool over your eyes. But in this new era of fake news all over the place, April Fool's Day is kind of losing its luster a little bit, isn't it? There's some carbon tax protests set for 8 o'clock this morning, and we're watching that closely. Of course, we've got 2 hours of live content streaming on all platforms for the first hour, and the second hour will be exclusively on Twitch. So I'm thinking that hour 2 could be interesting. It could be maybe a nothing burger. Maybe there will be some highways shut down. Apparently some protests will also happen in major cities across the country. So we'll be watching that as the morning unfolds, because it is April 1, and that means that the federal minimum wage goes up starting today in this country. And the carbon tax goes up, which means that you're going to start paying more on anything that kind of hits a truck, anything that is brought in anywhere. There's going to be a few cents tacked on at every stage of that. So people obviously not happy about that. The government putting that carbon tax in to help in the fight against climate change. So it's opened up, of course, a huge debate. But things are expensive enough as it is, right? And nice to see that, some federal workers are going to get a bump in their salary. Lizzo has decided to quit. I don't know if you saw this on Friday. She posted on social media, "I quit," and then took off. I mean, she's got enough money. We'll investigate. We'll see what the latest is on Lizzo. Also, a lot of people went to church for their 2 appearances, Christmas and Easter. Maybe if you've got a wedding in the summer, you'll make 3 church appearances. We've got some funny signs seen yesterday for Easter. The church signs. So they put lots of cool announcements, and even some locally. Get some tongue-in-cheek stuff going on their church signs, and we'll take a look at those. Also, the story of an airplane that had to turn around again because of a broken toilet. We're the show about food and fun places and travel, and the Excalibur Hotel. Somebody staying there on the weekend returned back to their room to find a stranger laying in your bed. Yes, all your suitcases, all your stuff is there. And you return from an afternoon of gambling and some Easter fun, and there's somebody sleeping in your bed. Wasn't there a nursery rhyme that went along the same theme? And we're going to talk about escaping to your happy place. 7 in 10 say this morning that they can escape to a happy place. And that is an instant, uplifting mental health boost. So give that some thought of where your happy place is today. You know what? April 1st is here, and the forecast couldn't be much better. We've got a cold start to the week. This is about as cold as it's going to get this morning. Now, this I don't know if this is right. Light snow and -9. We got cloud and -9. I'm not seeing any light snow anymore. But on the radar, there is a little bit of precipitation there, so it's kind of floating in from Saskatchewan. Nothing major. But it is cold this morning. -9 feels like -12. Our normal daytime high now is +6. And yes, all the online chatter is correct. Into the teens by the weekend. So get ready, kids. Snow is gonna go bye-bye. It's Shorts and Sandals Week. Welcome to Shorts and Sandals Week, kids. Shorts and Sandals Week is here. It's time to grab a beer and get your shorts and sandals on. It's Shorts and Sandals Week, kids. As we come back to school, back to class, back from the spring break, we just completely jump over spring and into summer. Barbecues, ready. Patios, ready. Flip-flops, ready. Your road update brought to you by voicemanusa.com. Your first class ride from Brandon to Winnipeg. Call 730-2333 or visit voicemanusa.com. Here comes the sun. We're in for a nice day today. +5 on the Beach Bunker forecast. Environment Canada saying +3. So, and there is nothing but sunshine. And it's not an April Fool's joke. I promised you I wouldn't be fooling the sun seekers. I bet you there'll be a few that'll try and pull the wool over my eyes today. I will not do that to you. Every day is April Fool's Day in the Beach Bunker. You bunch of fools for joining me on my little escapade of beach fun. You bunch of fools. No, I'm not fooling. It's going to be a gorgeous week. Unbelievable temperature. I sound like the Doodles the Clown from the Winter Fair. Unbelievable. Like you didn't get enough of that last week. +3 in the sun today. Well, look I'll just show it to you. What am I doing here? If you think I'm fooling, I'll tell you. I'll tell you right now there, Skippy. 3, 3, 3, 6, 9, 13, 11. It is just an upward trend right across the board. So lots to look forward to weather-wise this week. It is going to be awesome. But it's a cold start to the day, but that's okay. It's Monday. Let's get through today. Let's get through this morning, and then it is going to be smooth sailing for the rest of the week. There is how things are looking across North America. We're not the coldest. Northern Ontario getting it the worst this morning. And let's take a look at snowpack, see how much snow we still have to get rid of here. And then we'll get to the good morning, to see who is in chat all over our platforms to say good morning and happy Easter Monday. Hope you got lots of chocolate, pierogies, cabbage rolls, all the good Easter stuff that you wanted. Hope the Easter Bunny was good to you. We had my wife's 50th birthday party, birthday dinner on Good Friday. Family was together. It was really nice. It was a big family weekend. It was a family overload weekend. We had lots of family. I hope you did too. And we'll get to the good stuff in just a second. Yesterday's good thing. And let's do the welcome aboard first. Welcome aboard. Welcome. Everyone is here, regardless of the platform, from TikTok to YouTube, Facebook, X, and, of course, the mothership Twitch. 2-hour show. First hour is for everyone. Second hour is VIP for Twitch members only. How do you become a VIP? It's absolutely free. You just sign up for your Twitch user handle, and then you get 2 hours of the show, because we do unplug all the other social channels after the first hour, okay? And again, a reminder, those protests are supposed to gear up at 8 o'clock this morning. Might be a good idea to sign up just in case. We'll keep you updated right up until 9 o'clock this morning, okay? We want to say good morning to our early risers, and that, of course, is Tosh first in this morning, along with Road Reverend. in this morning, talking about the amazing weekend that they had, of course. Ken is here on TikTok. Dave SBS is here on TikTok this morning. Welcome to another week. Good to see you guys. Miss Deanna's on TikTok. Quentin's here on Twitch. Sharon Pierce is here on Twitch, too. Zumba Bernice, happy Easter Monday, Sunseekers. JDS 2023 on TikTok. Amanda Marie 1607 on Twitch. Cindy Olenek on Twitch. Happy Easter Monday. Good morning to you. Good morning, Jody Kaslick on Facebook. Kev8477 is here on TikTok to start the week. Polar Bear is here on Twitch. Good morning. Allspice Jamaica on TikTok. Good morning. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping by. Maybelline 1962 is here on Twitch. Happy Easter Monday. Everyone had a great long weekend. Too much food, but great company. I can't wait to share my good thing. I can't wait. Paul Turbide, good to see you on TikTok. Tina's Time on TikTok. Good morning. Happy Monday. Megan Oakley is here on Facebook. Good Easter Monday morning. Janine Fleury-Urbanovich is here on Facebook too. Good morning to you. Wild Creativity, thank you so much. On TikTok, good morning. Zumba Bernice, is cheating on us today, watching men's curling simultaneously. Well, this way you can keep us updated. Is it the final today? I'm not quite sure. Men's curling action. Oh my gosh. Jeff is here on TikTok. Men's curling. For those who are unaware, watching potentially from south of the border, curling is where we throw rocks down a sheet of ice and sweep them so they curl. It's like shuffleboard on ice. Canadians go crazy for it. It'll stop everything. People won't work. They will not go to work. They will stay home with their toque on and their Molsons and their back bacon and watch curling. Don't get in the way of a Canadian and their curling, I'll tell you. It's a pretty passionate little sport. You would think that with all that sweeping going on, Canada would be a cleaner country, but oh no. Oh no, there's no cleaning involved, just curls. Karen Enns is here on Twitch. JJ Omega on TikTok, good morning. Nick Adams is here on Facebook. Good to see you. Good morning, good morning. Heather Howdle is here on Facebook. I hope you had a great weekend. Have a blessed Easter, which includes lots of chocolate. Ooh, chocolate hangover day. Karina is here on TikTok. What to do with all that chocolate? Eat it, of course. Trev Webb is here. Excited about a gorgeous week. He's wondering if it's an April Fool's joke, and it is not. We are in for a beautiful week. No joke. KDD 4380 is here on Twitch. Good morning and welcome. It is good to see you. Ryan Y is here on TikTok along with Anthony Boyvert. Anthony, thanks for dropping by and saying hi. Derek is here on Twitch. Happy Easter. Hope you had a great weekend. Dallas Gibson here on Facebook, and Colleen McD is here on Facebook too. Good morning to you both. Good to see you. Hope you have a great week this week. It's going to be a great weather week. It's going to be fantastic. Hope you had a great Easter. If you've got something really cool that you visited, that you ate, it's a Food, Fun Places, and Mayhem show. So if there was something cool you ate, some cool place you visited, maybe you were on spring break and you were on a trip, and now you feel comfortable sharing those pictures, just DM me on Facebook, Tyler Glen. Kim Wells, 457, is here on TikTok. Good morning, Kim. Tasha has sent me pictures in the mailbag already. I appreciate that, Tosh. We will check those out a little bit later. Jesse is here on TikTok. I think we've got everybody. I think we've got welcome aboard. Welcome, everyone. Let's start another week together, and let's start with yesterday's good thing. Yesterday. Now, this could be the entire weekend. This is the easiest day to do it, you guys. This is the easiest day to mention yesterday's good thing. I mean, we just came through a holiday with food and family. What was your yesterday's GT? Good thing. So here's mine. Because obviously, like a lot of people, I had lots of food and lots of family and lots of visiting this weekend. But regardless of the family that I visited with, whether it be my family or the in-laws, wherever we were, it was a big-time nostalgia weekend. And here's why. we pulled out old VCR tapes from as far back as we could go. Watched some from the late 80s, some from the 90s. And oh my God, you guys, you would not believe how much the world has changed. I thought I was pretty on top of how much change there that has taken place over the last while. Nope, no. Things have completely changed in the most amazing ways. And what was really interesting about pulling out VHS tapes and photo albums was the people under the age of 25 and under. They were looking at the photo albums like they were something out of a time capsule. And they were peppering everyone in the room with questions. Questions about a variety of different things. Back when did they do this? Back when did they do that? It was amazing. So the next time you have a family gathering, give it a whirl. It was a lot of fun. And guess what? We had very few people on their phones. No one was on their phone. Their noses were in photo albums. And then we watched some VHS home movies. And lots of laughs and lots of, well, not lots of tears, but a few tears because there's some people that are no longer with us. But it was fantastic. A trip down memory lane for my Easter this weekend. So it was a lot of fun. And we took a look at a lot of different pictures and video from days gone by. And man, it really, really shows you how things have changed. Talking to people on the telephone with a corded telephone on a videotape, it's pretty funny. The kids are giggling. Oh, look at your phone is attached to the wall. That's so stupid. Yeah, well, we didn't even have cell phones then. There's no such thing. Tasha says, GT on this long weekend was taking our family to the Royal Winter Fair. Oh, Tosh, and you had lots of fun. I bet you those are the pictures that you sent my way. We haven't gotten the official numbers yet. We're hearing that numbers on this year's Winter Fair up modestly. So about the same as last year, I would say. Up a little bit, I guess, is what they're saying. So nice to see it's moving in the right direction. We'll probably get some actual numbers as the week goes on. Good that you could take that in, Tosh. That is awesome. GT for Nick Adams. We went to the Rotary book sale. Big haul, despite not looking for anything specific. Joey's only for dinner. Ooh, that's fish and chips. Fish and chips. And he says fish tacos. Actually, Tracy loves those. I never thought of that, Nick, to take her there. Then to the Velvet Dip for some Easter fun. Nice. Pam's GT Clarso Spa. Absolutely lovely. Oh, it doesn't get much better than that, Pam. It's pretty nice, hey? Holy cow. Yeah, that's a $1 million spot. Literally. It was like millions and millions of dollars in renovations. And if you've not been to Clarso Spa, I would think that now that spring break is over, do it now before summer kicks in May long weekend. You've kind of got this window between now and May long weekend that you'll probably get up there with ease. Once May long weekend kicks in, I don't know if you're going to get in there. The Elkhorn Resort and Clarso Nordic Spa sponsors on the show. Thank you for that, Pam. Nice little segue there. Visit the Elkhorn Resort and Clarso Nordic Spa and enjoy the beautiful hot tubs, the one cool tub. There is a process involved, and of course, they've got experts on hand. All kinds of special treatment for you and your girlfriends, or maybe you and a romantic partner. Check out Clarso Nordic Spa at Elkhorn Resort Clear Lake. And this week at the Elkhorn Resort, they have got a, I think it's a birdhouse making, what would we call that? Workshop. Create your own birdhouse at the Elkhorn. This is a birdhouse building workshop, April the 3rd from 7 till 9 for $25. You can build a beautiful home for birds and try your hand at some new skills. They'll be doing that on site at the Elkhorn. Call 848-2802, and again, check them out for that beautiful spa. At Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express, again, when you get your oil change and service done there, you're helping out the community every time you get your oil change. Don't forget that $1 goes to Bear Clan Helping Hands and Samaritan House. Get your multi-point inspection done and be on your way. Man, we are going to be into the summer driving season in a hurry. And you got to make sure you got fresh oil in that vehicle. And if you need fresh oil, pull up to the doors at Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick Certified Service Express, 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. And you've always got time for Tim Hortons introducing the savory pinwheels. 2 buttery, flaky, delicious options to choose from. Choose from roasted red pepper and Swiss and caramelized onion and Parmesan. Oh, yeah. Check that out. 2 buttery, flaky, delicious options to choose from. Served warm. They're the new pinwheels. And they're calling your name at Tim Hortons of Western Manitoba with 10 locations to serve you. Of course, they're in Brandon, Verdun, Neepawa, Dauphin, and Moosomin. Yesterday's good thing. Maybelline 1962 GT had 2 Easter meals Saturday and Sunday. Kids and grandkids over for 2 days. What a wonderful weekend. That's good to hear. What was your good thing from yesterday? Your GT, Quentin says, shut off all screens in the house and had a board game night. Oh, another one who went retro. And another successful Easter egg hunt on Sunday. Nice to unplug and just enjoy. Isn't that fantastic? Next, you got to break out those VHS tapes. Show the kids. Here is your dad with hair. Mine was, here is your dad skinny. It was fun. Good morning, Darlene. Cindy says her GT went to church to bless my Easter basket, then took it over to my mom's to share because she wasn't able to come with me. Well, that's nice. That's awesome. Anyone else with a GT? Oh, it was a holiday weekend. Everyone should be piling in, saying that they had delicious head cheese. Now, my sister made fun of my head cheese. She was actually shaking it at people. Kind of like people shake their finger. You like this. She's like, hey, try some of Tyler's head cheese. Waka, 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 waka. This jellied meat floating around. It was delicious. It was fantastic. Turned out great. I also had, what is it called? It's macaroni and cheese loaf, and I can't remember what it's called. It just evaded me here for a second. There's Ukrainian, skwatka is bacon. It's not skwatka, but it can have skwatka in it. Cindy, help me out. It's macaroni. What is head cheese? Tyler Glen Show. Head cheese. Head cheese is a delicious jelly loaf that you cut up and it's got meat in it. We introduced you to head cheese last week. And it's delicious. Everybody loves it. I made it and it turned out fantastic. Head cheese is so good. This is such a tiny picture of head cheese. This is a tiny picture of the head cheese. Let me get you a better one. Head cheese is everyone's favorite food. You just don't know it yet. You just don't know. Here we go. This is a better picture. Here is the head cheese. Look at this. Isn't this delicious? And my sister's like, try some of Tyler's head cheese. She's waving it around. It was delicious. If I could share it with you all this morning, I would do it. Cindy says, my mom makes an Easter macaroni. Not sure what it's called. I'm going to scream up to Trace on the beach break, and I'll get the name of it. It's delicious. It's cheddar cheese and macaroni and here we go. Summer's coming. Oh, I thought Quentin had the name. Head cheese is called, I'm not sure. Mama Sunday said, had a wonderful weekend spending it with my great niece, my BFF, and my beautiful nieces. Good food, lots of laughs, and lots of catching up. That's fantastic. Fantastic. But did you have head cheese? And this is why they call it head cheese, because once upon a time, they don't really do that anymore. You can use ham and you can use cuts of chicken. This is a tiny picture, but look at the head. You can see the head. Look at the little piggy's head. Sorry, kids. These got to boil the head. Boil all the meat out of the head. But there's some onions in there. And it's all beautiful. It's delicious. Sorry if you're having your breakfast this morning. You're like, what the hell is that? What is that? Yesterday's good thing. Well, I hope you had a fantastic Easter weekend and had lots of food to eat and lots of time with friends and family. And as we get things going for your Monday, let's take a look here at the latest information that we have from the RCMP today. This is the big story of the day. They are planning detours ahead of the carbon tax protests set for today, okay? Here's what's happening. The protests are supposed to get started at 8 o'clock this morning. They're calling it the nationwide protest against carbon tax, 8 a.m. at provincial borders and different cities across the country. One protest is planned out east in the West Hawk Lake area near the Ontario border. Another one is scheduled near Kirkella, Saskatchewan. In a notice to residents, the Real Municipality of Wallace Woodworth said RCMP will be detouring traffic onto municipal roads. Though the exact routes aren't known, possible roads that may be affected are 66 northwest of Elkhorn, Road 69 northwest of 542, and 174 south of the Trans-Canada Highway. RCMP say additional information will be provided to the public as required. So that will start in about half an hour, and again, it could be just a few people and a couple of signs, or they could block a whole bunch of stuff. We really don't know, but we'll know more in the next half hour or so. And I've got Twitter open here, X, and X is probably the fastest way to get an update. And if you see anything or hear anything or are aware of any traffic disruptions, please let me know, and we'll pass that information along to everybody. Like I say, we are live until 9 o'clock this morning, so we can keep you up to date on what's happening. Checking the Manitoba 511 map this morning, there is nothing on this map. It's completely bare, nothing to report. Trev wants some head cheese. Everybody loves my head cheese. I could sell it. I think I'm gonna put it for sale in the Tyler Glen store at tylerglenshow.com. You'll be able to get t-shirts, coffee mugs, and my head cheese. I'll have it in a special tin, a special Beach Bunker tin, and you'll open it up and it'll be the smell of garlic and pork. And just you smell it, you'll be like, oh, this smells amazing. Don't look. If you ate head cheese in the dark, you'd be like, this is fantastic. This is good eats. Problem is, it's not the best looking food. I'll admit that. It's just not the best looking food, but it is tasty. Quentin says, people turn their nose up at head cheese, which at least looks like meat, but still eat a hot dog without question. It's interesting you say that. I was thinking, there's probably a lot of gelatin in a hot dog and then a whole lot of meats that we don't know what's in there. And at least this one, it was pork. I did a little bit of chicken in there. I think it's a big hit. Not as good as Tracy's macaroni and cheese, though. That's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy awesome. Anywho, we're going to take a beach break, and we're going to be back with more on the show in just a bit, including for you this morning on the show about food, fun places, and mayhem of life, some of your favorite celebrities and how they were celebrating Easter. It was more than just throwing on a set of rabbit ears, but they did do that. Also, more on Lizzo saying, I quit. Funny church signs this morning. Also, Amazon is out with one of their new homes you can get delivered right to your doorstep. They've improved it. How? You can set up their tiny home in 15 minutes. I can't even set up a campsite in 15 minutes. And this is a fully functional, modern home that you can set up in 15 minutes, and they're already selling out because, well, we already know that, housing it's a bit of a challenge right now. And this one you can set up in 15 minutes, and it costs less than $20,000 US. We'll show it to you. Coming up. First, let's hit the beach. Let's do it. This is a live shot of where there was a huge Easter celebration this weekend because, well, Jesus lives here. He's up on the mountain. You know what I'm talking about. Jesus' statue up on the mountain in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Let's take a live look at Brazil on a Monday morning as traffic gets going on the beach here. Let's sit back and enjoy. Back in a second with more. Okay, here come the gas price hikes. Yeah, you knew this was going to happen, and that is not just going to affect the price that you pay at the pump. We are going to start seeing increases on anything that's being trucked into the community, and that's because the carbon tax is taking a jump today. That is why we are going to see all kinds of protests going on across the country today. It's going to be an interesting day in Canada. It sure is. We've got gas at 143.9 this morning, and Tosh is saying that Wayway Gas Bar is still down where it was prior to last night. What is the price there? 133.9. It won't be for long. I bet they're going to have to pull that up too. Your look at your roads this morning brought to you by voicemanusa.com. Your first class ride from Brandon to Winnipeg and back again. voicemanusa.com. Call 730-2333. Cool start to the day, but it's going to be a warm week this week. So brace yourself for teens by the end of the week and lots of sunshine. The only precipitation in the forecast is what you're seeing on the radar right now. That little patch of blue is bringing a very light skiff of snow. Nothing at all. It's very isolated. You can see it there on the map. It's fast moving as well, so it'll be in the States by the time you get to work this morning. And the sun will come out, and we should see a high of between +3 and +5 today. And then 13 by the time the weekend rolls around. Not bad at all. Here's our air temperature map this morning. Yes, here we go. This is going to be an interesting week in Canada. Oh my gosh. The carbon tax takes a jump, but we are not to worry. Apparently, we're all getting big fat checks. However, that is not going to happen, I don't think. Wab Kinew, our premier, said late last week that he's got his own plan to help the environment. So that might get us out of the carbon tax, but then there's no rebates. Oh, I would love to know what the topics of discussion were at your Easter table. What would you say were the top two things that people talked about around the Easter table this past weekend? I'm so curious. I really want to know. Because affordability was a big topic, and I think it was pretty much the major topic. So you have a lot of little stuff that you talk about, but probably taking up the most real estate in the amount of time you're sitting around the Easter table. I think affordability and issues related to the economy and affordability were a hot topic of conversation. Emil Zaruni on Facebook. Hello. Oh, man. We got to check out the mailbag. We will check out the mail. We're going to check out the mailbag here in a minute, and then what we're going to do is ask you about the topics at Easter, what you were talking about. 143.9. Yeah. Oof. Mama Sunday says gas yesterday in Regina was 152.9, and it's going up today again. Although the reason ours isn't at 152.9, keep in mind, is that, again, our premier took the gas tax off because he knew people would be infuriated. And he ran on that promise that if he'd won the election, he would remove the gas tax at least until the end of June. And he did that. Now he might make it permanent. $1.52.9 and going up. Oh boy, it's time to get out our bicycles. It's time to ride a bike. Even big guys like me want to save $1, so it's time to ride the bike. Oh, Quentin made his kids search outside. You had an Easter egg hunt outside? We'll take a look at that in a second. Hey, it's Tom Wenham. Tom Wenham, long time no see. Karen and I are on our way to Banff. Gas is $1.59 in Swift Current. You know what? By the time you get to Banff and go to turn around, it'll be $3 a liter. Tom's going to be stuck in Banff. I can't afford to come home. Oh, crap. We only had in our budget $1.55 for our gasoline. And now we can't afford to come home. None of my kids were home for Easter, maybe Yuki Easter, which is May the 4th. No one wants to talk about the topics of discussion around the Easter table. Ron Kaslick says Highway 25 close 1 west of Highway 10. I might get you to type that out again for me there, pal. Of course, we talked about the hot topic at Easter. We would probably get canceled. Oh, it was the Brandon School Division's post, or lack of the Easter post. I guess we could just say that. There was a little bit of disappointment, some outrage. There'll be some questions that need to be answered there. There'll be some questions coming that need to be answered. Ron Kaslick, 1 mile west of the city, is the Trans-Canada closed? It's not even 8 o'clock yet. Tom says, although Banff is not a bad place to be stranded. Yeah, it's true. That is true. It's very beautiful there. Enjoy. Travel safe, Tom. Good to hear from you. Be safe on your travels. Now, Quinton's Easter egg hunt with the kids out in the snow, in the backyard. Here they are. This is fantastic. All right. Dad putting them outside, making them work. Man, that's old school. If there's snow on the ground. Dad. An Easter egg hunt outside is fine. When there's snow on the ground, I mean, way to toughen up those kids, Quentin. Toughen them up. Toughen them. Oh, forget it. Can't even say it. Down the slide. More eggs. And they're having a good time. Wow, that's fantastic. The kids getting their eggs, as long as they're picking up the foiled chocolate. I have made that mistake myself. Whenever you do an outdoor Easter egg hunt, oh, this is chocolate. This looks fantastic. Make sure it's got foil wrapping on it, because you don't want to pick up something that, maybe something other than, oh, look at the bread. Oh, Cindy sent this beautiful. I bet you these got blessed. I'm not sure why, but when I was eating my blessed food on the weekend, my lips were burning. What does that mean? Can someone tell me what that means? That I had a hard time holding the food that was blessed. It was burning my fingers, and my lips were on fire. Does that mean something? Should I be at all concerned? Could it be a gluten allergy? This is blessed. This food is blessed, Tyler. Enjoy. Oh, okay. Oh, this is burning. It burns. It burns. Well, here, wash it down with holy water. This burns more. You're a bad man, Tyler Glen. You're a bad man. Nah, blessed food tastes good. And because it's blessed, it is calorie-free. I know this. It is move over Ozempic. We just need to bless our food, bless this food, and bless this Easter basket. Enjoy with as much butter as you want. And I did. Those are beautiful. Well done, ladies. Should be proud. Very nice. Okay, so Ron's going to try this again. Highway 25 closed 1 mile west of Highway 10. I have got to pull up a map because I can't figure that out. Hang on. Okay, so we're going to see some traffic disruptions here with regards to the protests that are happening, and I got to figure out what he's talking about here. Thank you, Ron. Highway 25. Highway 25. Where am I looking here? Where am I looking? Here's the map. So Highway 25 is closed 1 mile west of 10. So I'm going to go 10, 25 to Rivers. So that's the Rivers Highway. So many times I hit the road, I don't even know what road I'm on. I just know I'm going to Rivers. What road you going? I don't know. I'm going to turn at Alexander and go north. Turns out that's Highway 25. No, that's 250. Or is it 250 and 25? I don't know. But are you saying Alexander? The highway to Rivers. Yes. Thanks, Maybelline. Okay, so for folks in the Alexander region, if you're going to be traveling in that region, be aware that there is a closure there. Highway 25, 1 mile west of 10 in the Alexander region here. And is it because of the protests, Ron, or is there an accident, or I'm thinking it's most likely the protests. But thank you for that update. And again, this is not unexpected. RCMP are aware, and they will be popping up at 8 a.m. across the country, all over the place. And we'll let you know should things get serious or severely backed up or what's going on. We'll keep you in the loop, okay? Back to the mailbag, back to the Easter mailbag here and see what else we got sent in here. Trev said he sent in some stuff too. Oh, some nice morning pictures. Holy cow. Holy deer. Look at this. These little guys. Here is a shot of the wildlife in our area brought to you by Manitoba Public Insurance. When you hit the road, please be aware of Santa's reindeer who are now unemployed. Yes, the holiday season is done. The reindeer are no longer needed. The rabbits are also unemployed, but the rabbits, they don't damage your vehicle as bad as these deers do. This is a huge crowd of deers. And actually, for what it's worth, we were in Minnedosa yesterday, and we saw a crowd of deers about this big right beside the Mohawk plant. I guess there's grain coming in there. Maybe there's some grain that spilled on the ground. And there was a ton of deer. All I see is deer sausage right here and MPI claims when I look at this picture. That is a lot of deer. Oh, you could fill your freezer, man. I don't even know how that works. You can't do that now, though, could you? You got to wait till they're in season? I don't know. I get my deer from friends or in the stores. Linda Arndt is here. Good morning, Linda. Hope you had a nice weekend. Oh, and he sent me a... Oh, that's not the one I want. Well, that's not the one I want. What is the other picture here? Let me... That was your Mexican sunrise. This is the Manitoba sunrise. Here comes the sun, do-do-do-do, in Manitoba. It's the most beautiful thing as the sun rises on another day in God's land of taxes. The citizens prepare by loading up on big jars of Vaseline. Some have gone to great lengths to buy giant barrels of Vaseline. April 1st is known in Canada as Vaseline Day. Between your income tax, your gas tax, your carbon tax, your property tax, your breathing tax, your pooping tax, your peeing tax, your taxi tax on tax, provincial tax, GST tax, April 1st is a day to lube up. Lube up, citizens. Enjoy the sun and grab the lube. Yes, welcome to our great country. Oh, Canada, we love paying our tax. Tax. Love it. Love it. Don't we all love it? We do. Lots of cheering in chat. People going, woohoo, off to work. Hi-ho, hi-ho. We're off to work, we go. We go to work for friend Trudeau. Hi-ho, hi-ho, hi-ho. Let's get the taxes that we need to pay because we're all in this together. Yes, let's all work for each other, one another, or the government, whatever. So as the sun rises on another day, we shall enjoy that look at the sun and extract its beauty, extract the happiness from seeing the beautiful ball of light, and know that we'll have temperatures in the teens and shorts and sandals, not just for yours truly, but for all the sun seekers today. All the sun seekers will be in shorts and sandals, shorts and sandals. Dang Dong says, thank God there is not a pooping tax. I would be broke. Especially after this weekend. Lots of pooping. Oh, lots of pooping. Maybe it's an April Fool's joke, says Cindy. Yeah, it's pretty. Sometimes you wish, hey? Sometimes you wish it was an April Fool's joke. Oh, and here's Tasha's kids at the Royal Manitoba Winter Fair. Lots of fun at the fair. Oh, boy, the kids are petting the animals, eating Doritos. Oh, see, hang on. I don't think that was from the fair. Visiting with some performers. Look at the hula hoop girl, and then Pikachu. And bacon. Look at the bacon. Up close and personal with bacon. Goats. Horsies. You had lots of fun at the winter fair. Fantastic. Thanks for sharing, Tosh. Good times at the Royal Manitoba Winter Fair. Oh, lots of folks having lots of fun over there this weekend. Anything else from the mailbag? I think we're caught up. Thanks for sending that stuff in. I do appreciate it. At Alternative Choice Garden Center, they've got a special event coming up that you're going to want to put into your phone, okay? They did cocktails and candy canes at Christmas time and raised a lot of funds. Very well attended. And it's a fundraiser, and it's a chance to kind of have a get together, some cocktails or mocktails. And this time around, the event is called the Garden Gala, April the 25th. Now, we do have 3 weeks, but I'm a little concerned. Here's why. Tickets are just $5 for members and $10 for non-members. And this is going to sell out. This event is going to sell out, and I want the Sun Seekers to be there because this is kind of kick off to the growing season. It's the showcase of the greenhouse just before things get ripping and roaring over there at Alternative Choice Garden Center into the busy season. So Thursday, April 25th, mark that on your phone. It goes from 5 until 8 p.m., and there will be a candy bar. Your ticket gets you 2 signature cocktails or mocktails. And again, those tickets are only available for a limited time. Proceeds going to Bee City Brandon. So do check that out. Give them a call or visit the website, alternativegroup.ca. Natural Elements in Brandon, that's the special salt soak that I took part in last week. Oh man, I hope that you can still take advantage of their winter fair special. They had a 60-minute float and 20-minute halotherapy combo for $69. If you do want to get in, give them a call. Call Corey and let her know that you would like to try this for yourself. Try this incredible soak, this incredible float, And you call 727-4199. And they also have a massage therapist that is going to be coming this month, actually. So if you're in need of a massage, remember Natural Elements Wellness Center. The new masseuse will be coming in from Winnipeg. They just made this announcement a few days ago, actually. Pretty excited about it. That Heather Mattis is coming from Winnipeg. Watch for future information involving Heather and introducing her to the community and details on how to get booked with Heather. An absolutely lovely person with 10 years experience offering therapeutic massage. Sad to leave her clients in Winnipeg, but she has got to expand a little bit and is coming to Brandon. So watch for Heather at Natural Elements Wellness Center. And again, if you'd like to go for that incredibly relaxing soak, give them a call or visit them at 2940 Victoria Avenue in Brandon. And Skydancer Casino, 88 minutes south of Brandon in Belcourt, North Dakota. We had a lot of families enjoy spring break in that beautiful water park they've got there. Oh, man, it is an incredible place to take the family. They had a big Easter egg special event as well at the convention center at the casino over the weekend. Kids having a blast at that. And Chapel Hart was the concert announcement last week, May 19th at the Skydancer Casino Event Center. Chapel Hart was featured on America's Got Talent and will have one show only again, May the 19th, $29 tickets. Give Skydancer Casino a call or visit them online, skydancercasino.com. And give them a follow on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter as well to stay up to date on all the loyalty programs and special events happening at the Skydancer Casino. Yeah. There's always deer at the Mohawk plant, says Maybelline. There's always deer there. Well, and this was in the middle of the day, thank God, because I was thinking, man, if you were coming through there at night on number 10 between Erickson and Menadosa, you were coming down that hill into Menadosa, and there's all those deers lying there. Whoo, MPI claim. Bing, bang, boom, bing, bang. Ain't no problem, Tosh. Thank you for sharing. Debbie Kynott, good morning. So apparently we have got a protest that has popped up at the Highway 25 junction of the Trans-Canada Highway to Alexander, so you can expect some traffic delays there this morning. This in response to the carbon tax going up. We're already hearing that gas prices are up this morning, and if your local gas station did not bump up their price, they will likely be doing that sometime today or tomorrow. So if they haven't bumped it where you are, make sure that that thing says full. Slide on in there and get yourself filled up before you get into work today, because there's no telling how high this is going to go. Okay, all right. There's another carbon tax jump set for fall, September, I think. Jeez. Yay, caramba. Yay, caramba. April Fool's Day. April Fool's Day. It's hard to pull an April Fool's prank nowadays because misinformation is just so prevalent. This is from 10 years ago.
I've been farming for years. I've never seen anything like it.
This prank from a British broadcaster is the sort of joke that can catch you off guard. It sort of makes sense that someone would try to improve on egg design with a square version.
Very, very tightly packed, so you can fit a lot more into smaller spaces. Very, very convenient.
Don't laugh this one off too quickly. I tricked a couple of people in our office with it.
Hi, I'm Brad Ross, Head of Corporate Communications for the TTC.
The Toronto Transit Commission unveiled a new funding plan this morning, saving money by closing subway stations and turning them into condos. Noisy condos.
Will people really want a subway train?
See, but it's impossible to do this now because people would believe that to be true.
Exaggerate this.
We found some guests were frustrated with AM and PM.
Canadian airline WestJet is moving to a new clock, apparently trying to be more Canadian.
Effective today, we're converting all of our scheduled arrival and departure times to metric time.
The conversion is pretty simple. Multiply by 60, add the minutes, divide by 1.44, and presto.
What time is my WestJet flight today?
7 minutes.
Easy.
Well, I'm a little biased.
The head of Virgin Airlines, Sir Richard himself, unveiled a new feature today, individual climate control for each and every seat.
Or if you run a little hot. like me.
See, like you watch this and go,
Well,
did they
that's
do
no
that?
problem.
Is it real?
Just select
It's just,
Chicago's
it's
only
impossible. It has to be beyond ridiculous for people not to get
Huge
fooled.
move for cell phone company Fido. It's rebranding, replacing the dog with
The cat.
adding another reason for cats and dogs not to get along.
Yes, we can.
Okay, so again, that is from years ago. It's impossible to play an April Fool's prank in the media and WestJet used to be really good. They'd have something that came out every year that would be completely ridiculous, and everyone would eye roll and go, it's April 1st. And now you can't do it. Half the people will just, oh, really? Is that true? And I mean, Paul introduced me to a Facebook group that is complete parody. It's in Winnipeg, and I think it's called the Winnipeg Rules, City of Winnipeg Rules and Regulations Group. Now, in people's defense, it looks pretty realistic. And they do commandeer, they use like the City of Winnipeg's logo on this page, but it's complete parody. But when you're on this page, people are believing everything on here every day of the year. And everyone else is giggling, saying, this is great. This is fantastic. And I'm like, I don't know. We've got some grandmas on here thinking that, what is this group called again? Winnipeg Rules and Regulations or something. I can't think of it. I wish Paul was here. He would tell me. He loves it. He thinks it's great. He can't believe that people are so gullible into it. And I'm like, dude, it's got the City of Winnipeg logo on it. And yeah, the comments are crazy. But when people see things in print and they see pictures, I don't know what has happened to us. Road Reverend says every day is April Fool's Day now. It kind of is. It kind of is. Oh, thank you, Road Reverend. Thank you. Yeah, that's what it is. Winnipeg Complaints Department. There we go. City of Winnipeg. Oh, did they shut it down? Oh, no, they didn't shut it down. So here it is. So they post stuff like, for public release in light of recent events in Baltimore, the City of Winnipeg is taking proactive measures regarding their bridges. We're pleased to inform you that crews have successfully installed toll cameras on the Provincier Bridge. And, I mean, this looks real. These guys go to great lengths to mess with people. And while lots of people are having fun with this post, this was done like a few days ago, not on April 1st. A few days ago, look at the comments, 208 shares. And I bet you out of the 208 shares, half those people think, they have got cameras now that will charge you when you go across the bridge and put it towards improving the bridge. Oh my God. This is terrible. It's like, oh my God. The new cash tax initiative is exactly what we need to do for our city's sustainability. Clean air for sustainable habits. Brace yourselves for cleaner air starting April 1st. They're going to add, the City of Winnipeg is going to add more taxes. Like, this is just going to freak people out. This is fake. It's fake. It's not happening. But, they're going to get people riled. Oh, my God. They're going to get people riled up, I'll tell you. We have to say farewell to our friends on TikTok. Hey, thanks for starting your week off with us. We're going to do this again tomorrow morning starting at 7 a.m. Protests set to begin across the country at 8 o'clock. We're already seeing them in western Manitoba. And we're going to keep you updated as the morning goes on. But it's a VIP hour now. We're moving over to Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. The show will be available in podcast form as well on tylerglenshow.com and wherever you get your podcasts. So make it a great week. Thanks for spending your first hour with us. Hope you have an awesome Monday. Be safe. Hope the gas tank is filled. And we'll see you again tomorrow at 7, TikTokers. Thanks for being here. We're moving the party over to Twitch. Going over to Twitch. Thank you so much. And that goes for you too, Facebook and YouTube and X. We got to move the party over to Twitch exclusively. Thank you for being here for part of the show. We'll keep you updated as the morning goes on regarding these protests. whether they be local or happening in other cities, along with other stuff from the Easter weekend, including how your favorite celebrities celebrated Easter yesterday. That's coming up. Thanks, YouTube. And